The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
Oh boy, do we have a show for you this week. It's about reviews. It's about the internet. It's about reviews on the internet. Not necessarily about the internet, the reviews, but the podcast is.
Yes.
The reviews are for like products usually. Amazon, Google, Yelp, you know the places. They're also for places. TripAdvisor. Kohl's.com. Crazy reviews there. So we read them. They're funny. We talk. We're funny. We read some more. Lather, rinse, repeat situation going on with this podcast.
I know that's intimidating. It asks a lot of you, the audience, but no, it doesn't. Just sit and enjoy, right?
Just sit and let that brain be mushed. I'll start this week, I think.
Ooh.
This one hit me in a type of way. I was wondering how it would hit you. From Amazon, Lowry's Bacon Curls, Microwave Pork Rinds, Chicharrones, hot and spicy. 1.75 ounce pack of 6. Packaging may vary. These are little pork rinds that literally grow in the microwave, I guess.
Yeah, that's a little horrifying.
Yeah, they start as little brown duds, and then they expand.
So like the opposite of a shrinky dink.
Yeah, a growy pork. Jay Witham. Witham? I'm going to say Witham. Titles their review, Chicharrone. Okay, what's the okay fingers emoji? Just right fingers emoji? Whatever you want to call it. Emoji. Really nice. Very tender. Better than bag product. This is by far the best chip snack by none. Better than anything else, period. All other snack products are worthless in comparison. All perfect chips with all dips. If you don't buy this, you're really missing out on a fantastic little treat. 5 stars.
People really be dipping pork into dip, like you need more fat added to it.
They really need a little mayonnaise-based dip on top of that chicharrone.
Oh no, my guy.
I was thinking like, well, maybe sour cream would be acceptable, but even the vision of some like really nice sour cream on a chicharrone, just something is evil about it.
Yeah, I know people are protein obsessed these days. Every single meal's got to be protein. And to that end, I recently had these like chips that the first ingredient was like dehydrated chicken. They were chicken chips, and they were kind of okay, but at the same time, it just didn't feel right and didn't totally taste right. And if it weren't a free bag, I don't know that I ever would have tried these things. This is like the opposite of that. This is people who are going for their fat gains.
A lot of people are saying that they were hitting the actually, this is healthier than a bag of popcorn. In the comments. I'm trying to look for nutritional facts to verify, but you know, Amazon, that's hit or miss on these freaking pages.
Yeah, it is. Nah, I don't want to what about, but dang, you're not even comparing apples and oranges, because those are at least very similar foods. Popcorn and chicharrones, you're going to say, oh, because it's got protein, it's so healthy, because you're protein obsessed. But popcorn, again, if it's not movie theater buttered and salted up to high heaven, a pretty darn healthy snack.
And you know, these are salted to high heaven.
These are salted, cured, GMO'd, made to materialize in your microwave. Man.
Yeah, they start off as little like black evil Frosted Flakes.
Oh god.
Little cornflakes down there, and then they turn into big chicharrones.
Let's reconstitute them. Yeah.
There's an evil magic to it. But I gotta look up. I don't want to Google Lowry's Bacon Curl pork rinds, but we gotta find this nutritional value right now. I need to know exactly the cope that's going on. Oh, eatthismuch.com. They got the label right here. Thank you. Okay, for one bag, 60 calories in a bag, 2 grams of saturated fat, and that's it. Oh, and then 2 grams of fat, and it's not saturated fat. But 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 310 grams of sodium. That's where they get you, man.
Yeah.
10 grams of protein. That's what you can be like, actually, it's good.
Yeah, until you start dunking it in a little dollop of daisy left and right.
That's true. You add the sauce, it's instantly bad for you.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
Yeah, these are not a vehicle for more terror. I don't know. I just can't get down on the taste of a pork rind, and I love pork.
I'm not about that. No, thank you.
Yeah, leave the chicharron attached, and then I'll go a little crazy for it. But unattached, and I get scared, intimidated. Do you have a review?
Yeah, I got a review. It's what I almost read last week. This is an IMDb review for the... Does it give me the year? Not on the review page, does it? For the Disney animated classic, Hercules. Would you say it's a classic?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Here is a review from Movie Addict 2016. Movie Addict titles their review, Hercules, in quotes, is okay, but it would have been better had Disney stuck to the legend closer. ... They write, with a well-known cast, including Danny DeVito, Bob "Cat" Goldthwait, and James Woods, Hercules could have been a big hit like Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast. Unfortunately, because Disney took more than a few creative liberties along the way, Hercules is another forgettable Disney film that doesn't reach brilliance. Disney's Hercules gets 3 out of 5 stars. A decent film, nothing great. If you want to see a good Hercules flick, see Hercules in New York with Arnold Schwarzenegger, aka Arnold Strong. It's one of the best cheap films ever. Don't expect an epic. And he didn't provide an actual review, except he did in his review, a 3 out of 5. So I guess 6 out of 10 on the IMDb scale.
So to learn more about the real Hercules, we should watch Hercules in New York.
The film that famously has Hercules fighting a bear in Central Park, I believe, and has Arnold's lines completely dubbed over because no one could understand his accent.
Oh, that's the one that has the Arnold dub over it.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yes, thank you for noticing the the seeming contradiction.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's a children's movie and they took some liberties with the story, but all in all, I mean, I'm sure that's a lot of people's introduction to Greek and Roman mythology and getting into that situation.
Yeah, a watered-down, sanitized, shiny, bright, and colorful version of the story. At least it's set, like, in ancient Greece.
Right.
Hercules in New York is Hercules in New York.
It features all kinds of characters. Andy Dick is Hermes. I mean, what more do you need?
Yeah, sassy little Andy Dick.
I don't know. You look at screenshots of Hercules in New York, and it just sort of offends the senses.
Yeah, I know I have seen clips of it. I've never watched the full thing, so maybe I shouldn't judge, but something tells me you don't have a Philoctetes character training Hercules. You don't have a hero's arc or anything like that. You don't have romance.
And I mean, what does this guy want? Does he want a storyline where, like, Zeus is banging so many chicks that kings are like imprisoning their daughters in underground cells, and then Zeus turns into a golden rain to trickle into their cell and bang them.
Well,
Is that like the kind of Greek mythology that you want in this kid's movie?
Yeah. Don't take any creative liberties with my stuff.
Yeah, let's start from whatever the first. I don't know. There's like 10 million Greek mythology story. There's more than you could ever fit in the movie. Yeah, he's just mad. He's just mad because people like the cartoon. Well, he was mad because it wasn't as popular as their most popular cartoons.
Yeah, and correct.
Well, it is.
Yeah, how do you touch Beauty and the Beast? You just can't.
Right.
You can't do it.
American Institution, even Lion King, and of the same era.
Mm-hmm.
That Disney Renaissance. But I think, I don't know, especially Disney fans, especially people of our age, look back on that era super fondly. I don't think there's a dud among them.
No.
So maybe Brocahontas, but yeah.
What could you do?
Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but it's not like offensive. It's offensive, definitely, but like not to the like artistic sensibilities.
Right.
It's pretty to look at still, at least. Hercules in New York, Pocahontas, double feature might be really good. Might learn something about yourself.
I'm gonna do it this weekend.
Yeah, go crazy. Ooh, there's this poster where Arnold's like seemingly naked in front of the New York skyline holding some lightning.
Sick, man.
It's crazy.
I'll just have to get a comparable review next week.
For old Hercules in New York. We'll see. I got a review.
Yeah.
For some from Amazon. Honey Stinger, organic honey waffle, energy stoop waffle for exercise, endurance and performance, sports nutrition, home and gym, pre and post workout, box of 16 waffles.
This sounds radical. Sounds like I'm gonna get a good pump. Gonna get give me some protein, man.
Yeah, I see these at the store by the energy bars all the time. Those little crackers.
Mm-hmm.
Say you can get some energy from these. I'm just always scared of energy in physical form like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a protein bar. It's got to be dog food for me. Big DS titles their review. Perfect addition to feeding on the bike. They write, when I'm doing hard endurance rides, I always pack some gel or blocks. As I learned the hard way, when I forget them on a ride, they work. But sometimes I feel like I need a little more than one gel per hour. And if I consume more, it makes my stomach upset, more so on hot days. These waffles are exactly what I needed. On the harder rides, I'll have a waffle shortly after my gel. My stomach feels fine. I don't hit the wall before my next feed. Plus, they're absolutely delicious, great ingredients, and they survive the hot, sweaty Jersey pocket in one piece. Sometimes I bring one to work for a snack when I know it will be too crazy for me to get a meal break. Great product, 5 stars.
This man is a lab rat. What are you doing to yourself?
He's balancing the downers with the uppers and the uppers with more uppers.
Sometimes if I won't be put in the maze to find a block of cheese, I will just hide some. My guy. My feeding time.
If I don't get one piece of cheese an hour, I will wither away into someone lesser.
But 2 pieces of cheese in my stomach will say, no. We can't handle the psychotropic drugs that are being tested on me. So I have some of this waffle.
It is a very precise, prescribed sort of portions that are going on here. The 1-to-1 gel to stinger ratio creating complete equilibrium. But for how long, I guess, is where that question leads. How long until you're looking for a third catalyst to this grand experiment here?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. One that I think could probably be avoided with like a bagel with some peanut butter first thing in the morning.
Absolutely. What about drinking some, get this, water?
Yeah, that too. Like, I can't claim to go out on 50-mile bike rides, but I've taken some pretty long bike treks before, and I'm not out there totally gassed, being like, I need my goo chomps. I need my shot blocks.
I'm hitting my wall. I need my goo.
I'm not withering. I'm not like Hercules when he fell in the river Styx or whatever.
Yeah.
It just started withering away. That's not happening on my bike rides. I don't need to have stuff just ready to go.
But if you'll remember, Hercules survived swimming in the river Styx by chomping an energy block every 10 feet or so.
Right. He had to rejuice up.
Had to Mario. Yeah, I love having a sort of meal replacement thing on deck for when life gets hectic. Cliff Bars, great to have in the pantry for a quick grab. Can't get lunch today. Well, I don't want to wither away. Here's a Cliff Bar, but I don't know. He's accelerating his life force, much like the river Styx, I think. There's sort of a... You're burning through your soul force too fast with these supplements.
That's what he wants.
Yeah, flying too close to the sun like Icarus.
Poor Icarus.
You know what would bug me about these mid-workout? They're little crackers. They're little graham crackers. I would get dry mouth so bad.
Ugh. I don't like the sound of that.
Imagine doing the cinnamon challenge in the middle of a mile. But I guess what really got me and we didn't address is just we did a little bit, but this man is having so many energy blocks, his stomach hurts, and you said he should just have a bagel. That's true, but like, why isn't it like, man? Why isn't he more scared of the energy block consumption? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Why does he think he needs to facilitate it more?
I did. To balance it out, I need to have... I took 2 teaspoons of baking soda just to make sure my stomach is all good.
I think the third product he's adding to this catalyst is going to be Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, a quick Pepto shot before, in the middle, and after the ride. Everything just runs smoother. I like the goo to hit the back of my pants after the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I need? I need something that withstands my sweaty Jersey body.
Oh, that's right. The packaging for Stans is sweat.
I am seeping and just my life force is oozing out of me.
Like a regular bag of potato chips, I'll sweat right through.
Yeah, that
plastic doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, this dude's next review is going to be for a freaking hospital, dude. He's gooing himself to an early grave. I think we're going to go take a break and mourn his tummy.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to start the funeral dirge. Boom, boom. Welcome to Memento More Review. This is the segment where somebody's dead, and it's not funny, it's sad, and we're being irreverent and respectful. While also going to Ticketmaster and looking up reviews for their performances that occurred before their death. And in a way, we're respecting them and honoring them and keeping them alive through the recitation of these reviews. Ozzy Osbourne died.
That's right. I was like, who died? Why didn't I was just thinking about him yesterday.
Yeah, I was surprised by how many people were like posting things about him. Like,
yeah, it's like, where's the love for Ozzy Osbourne been in the last like 15 years, man?
Yeah.
Y'all coming out of the woodwork now.
Anyway, yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, famed heavy metal singer, man, / reality TV actor.
Some of those old clips from the Ozzy Osbourne show brought me back, man.
Oh, yeah, a different time, for sure.
Him just eating burritos like 2.5 meals a day, and they made a little montage about it. Him going to Chipotle, I need my burrito.
Him, and I don't know if it was before, it must have been after he died, that I saw somebody post the clip of him from Austin Powers 2. Boobs. They're just boobs doing the same gag from the first movie. With the classic.
What a life. What
joke.
A life that man's lived.
Yeah, and not anymore. But hey, we got some reviews. I'm going to read through them. Again, from Ticketmasters for various concerts. So I'm going to start. This first one comes to us from Leo13 Logan. Leo titles the review, Ozzy, glad we got the chance, smiley face. Leo writes, first 60% of the show was fantastic. Unfortunately, then came the 20 to 25 minute instrumental, quote, nap time for the Prince of Darkness, provided by the younger pups in the band. When the Ozman came back on, he quickly ran out of juice. But what do you want for a 70-plus dude? No matter the clinkers and clunkers, we love you, Ozzy. About 15 exclamation points. We really hope we can get one more song. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. 4 stars. This was in 2018.
They're asking for another radio hit, man. Come on. Let the man chill.
Yeah, when you've been doing it for 40 years, you're allowed to rest on your laurels. If he's 7, maybe he needs a little nappy poo.
Yeah, when I'm 70, I think he's retirement age. He shouldn't even be on the stage. There should be like a mandated nappy time for artists that are over 6 years old.
Everyone just sits down, listens to some instrumental music. That sounds just about right.
Yeah, maybe some hors d'oeuvres are sort of walked around the audience.
Everyone plays some Trivial Pursuit for maybe half an hour.
Yeah, Ozzy's just got to re-up on the energy gel, okay? He's got to get the proper energy gel, energy waffle cocktail going.
Ozzy, we got your waffles here. Oh, Jesus.
It hurt my stomach.
I've taken all the drugs in the world, but my stomach can't handle an energy goo. Anonymous titles their review, Ozzy was great. And they write, the concert was great. Ozzy put on a great show. The venue, however, okay. They started letting people bring lawn chairs for the lawn. But it makes it difficult for people who are standing, and the people on the lawn chair are yelling at you to move. I got an item thrown at me because someone in the lawn chair wanted to sit. I wouldn't have minded them coming up to me and asking me to move a little, but throwing something at me and then telling me to move, I didn't like. I think if the venue wants to rent or allow people to bring lawn chairs, they should section off a piece of the lawn for people to have their lawn chairs at. 4 stars.
They did section off an area of the performance for people to use lawn chairs. It's called the lawn, man. Isn't that the whole point of the lawn? Is like sitting and lounging?
Yeah,
It's like
lawn
the
chair,
chiller area.
blanket, picnic basket, that whole schmurg deal.
I think that's why you get a lawn ticket, is so you can sit and chill and not stand and be a part of that sort of excitement. You just want to,
Yeah, like where
like
are
Dave
you?
Matthews Band is probably 90% lawn.
Where are you on the lawn that you're standing anywhere? Like you're gonna have a chance to actually see? The lawn's like maybe you can pick out the tiny ant of a performer if you're like if it's a cool sloped hill or something like that, but just chill.
Yeah. It's implied when you buy the lawn tickets that you're going to be chill, man. You deserve to get that fucking hot dog thrown at you or whatever.
Like you're at an Ozzy show too. Do you think the person's gonna walk over? Excuse me, sir. Would you mind moving a little bit to the left? No, it's Ozzy show. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, out of the way. Seems like part of the experience to me.
Right. Someone's going to bite a head off a bat and spit it at you.
If I go to an Ozzy show and I don't get a beer spilled on me or something like that, I would write in the review. No one spilled beer on me. Didn't cough from all the smoke that shouldn't have been there, but people were smoking because they're old and they don't care. Another anonymous reviewer. The only complaint is burger was hard and cold, not fresh. 5 stars though.
Ozzy wasn't cooking. I'm afraid.
He's cooking on stage, but not cooking in the old Isleta Amphitheater in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Peefy thoroughly enjoyed it. They write Ozzy, Prince of Darkness, rocked the hell out of it. I was honored being there watching the show. Very happy that we, my family, got to see this legend. 4 stars. I like that Peefy helped us out on all the specifics there.
You hooked. We got the hookups. We're seeing Ozzy.
The family.
It's a damn good day, man.
Here's a fun one. This is from Epit, titled Rock God. Ozzy is a living rock god. Yes, he's old, and when he yells out, "I can't hear you," it's probably true. He, Zach, and the rest of the band know how to throw a show. If you didn't go, you really missed out. That was a hell of a show. Ozzy rules. 5 stars.
I love the love for the Prince.
Yeah, man. DLR Houston titles their review, Ozzy still rocks. Had second row center stage seats where you can really see what's going on and if the performers are actually enjoying themselves or just faking it. And at 69 years old, Ozzy was laughing and having a good time. Even in between songs, he was smiling and laughing. His voice is still very good, and he did a great job pumping up the crowd. I got covered head to toe in foam he sprays from a hose out into the crowd. I saw Ozzy in 87, and he was as good now as he was back then, if not better, because he was sober and sung all the songs as close to perfect as you can get. If you haven't had a chance to see him, do it now before it's too late. You will not regret it if you are an Ozzy fan. I have seen a lot of concerts in the last few years, and this was by far the best. I'm 50, and have seen plenty of concerts in my day, and this ranks at the top. Zach Wild on guitar was great, and Stone Sour opened and were also fantastic. 5 stars.
Ozzy's messing with the foam hose, huh?
Yeah. Ozzy's got a little Blue Man Group choreography going on.
Ozzy's coming out on stage with a big cartoon hammer and smashing watermelons.
I got covered head to toe in watermelon goo. Really wild. I don't know what Ozzy was doing, but it was entertaining.
After every song, he brought a freaking watermelon out and hyped up the crowd, hit it with a big cartoon hammer. Everyone in front had had plastic bags they're protecting themselves with.
Ozzy wrapped himself in chains and submerged himself entirely in water, and we watched as he unlocked himself. It was very unexpected, but good.
Ozzy sawed himself in half mid-song.
I think it's because he's sober. He can do these things he wasn't able to do before.
It looked effortless. He was laughing. He was having a good time.
Yeah, God, I hope so. If I'm a rock star, I can't just phone that in. Who do you think you are? Ashley
I'm getting
Simpson?
paid Ozzy money. I'm fucking laughing. I'm laughing the whole time up there.
All the way to the bank.
Just giggling.
I mean, you gotta laugh in Crazy Train. Isn't that's like a lyric of the song?
That's true. That's why he wrote it. He's like, I need a song where I can just have a good time.
I'm gonna let loose on some laughing.
I didn't have giggles in my set.
Too Cool 69. Nice. Titles their review. Ozzy Out of This World. They write, great show. Wish he would play here again, but it was his final tour. If you missed it, you'll slap yourself for missing it. 5 stars. It was in 2018. I think he did tour again, right?
I do sometimes slap myself. I'm definitely slapping myself, and old Normie McDonald had to be on the Memento Mori review, not seeing him. But I don't know, Ozzy. I think I was ready for Ozzy to pass when I was like in 1999 watching the Osbournes. I was like, this guy's totally cooked. This guy's gonna go. And not that I wanted him to. Yeah, respectfully. Any day now for this guy.
Right. He famously had done so many drugs.
Yeah, and more power to him. He freaking hung in there, man. He did that one farewell charity show, freaking from the deathbed, basically.
Yeah. They like studied his blood and like, how did he survive all the drug and alcohol? Oh, you got some wacky DNA. You got some Neanderthal in you. Wild stuff. Thanks for the
goddamn
science, Ozzy.
He's a damn daywalker, Prince of Darkness, man.
And we'll wrap up this Memento Mori review with this review from Bully Wooly titled Ozzy is Always Amazing. They write, I waited for the show for a long time, and finally when it was here, I couldn't be more excited. Ozzy rocked the place, but unfortunately, I became violently ill and missed most of the show, stuck in the ER tent for most of the show. I missed a great opportunity, but Ozzy will forever rock on. 5 stars.
True.
They tried to live the Ozzy life, I assume.
Yeah, not everyone can bite them heads off them bats.
That or one too many goo chomps to pre for the pre-concert. That'll get you every time.
Yeah, you can't pregame the goo. You can only pregame so much with.
Well, that's a fitting send off for Oswald.
I think so. Rest in peace, Prince.
Unless I feel like finding reviews of the show and his music next week, but that would be maybe too much. Anyway, do you have a review to take us out of the death zone?
I do.
Mama, I'm coming home.
The review I have sitting here is from IMDb. It is for let me get the. I always like to get the year. 1994 film, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah.
Doylymph titles their review, lives up to its title and then some. I realize I'm in the minority by not being a gushing fan of potty humor and a lot of scatological and very graphic sound effects. But Dumb and Dumber is definitely a movie that clicked with its target audience. I can't ignore the fact that Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels have the ability to mug with the best of them, both showing lots of dexterity with natural comic material that they play to the hilt. But the film is a series of sight and sound gags more than a tightly constructed plot. It's just a matter of time before the Beavis and Butthead type of guys driving cross-country to return a valuable suitcase to its pretty owner, Lauren Hawley, would drive any person insane with their stupidity. The joke with the state trooper is probably the low point of all tasteless humor, but here too, I'm thinking I'm in the minority. Seems to be a highlight for others inclined to view potty humor as nothing more than harmless fun. If this sort of low comedy appeals to you, it's a fun fest of crude jokes and imbecilic humor. It's either a comic masterpiece or a dud of titanic proportions, depending on your point of view. Carrie won a Razzie Award for Worst New Star, although I don't agree with that designation at all. He's obviously a hyperactive manic personality who could give Robin Williams a run for his money, and Daniels, too, is a talented chap. But I wish they had a script more worthy of their peculiar talents. 5 out of 10 stars.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fairly measured, fairly respectful. He's acknowledging their talents and how they are good comic actors. But I feel like being a little too harsh on... There's not that much potty humor.
Yeah. Other than the state trooper drinks pee and
the diarrhea scene.
The laxative scene. Yeah, I don't think there's too much potty humor.
That's it. It's not like Grown-Ups where you got all these guys peeing in a pool. Or maybe it's Grown-Ups 2 where there's a awful CGI deer peeing on Adam Sandler for humor.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Yeah, that's...
No one gets peed on. There's just the implication of piss.
Oh, and that guy's... Whatever he does with his cheek...
Does that clicking? that the motor's not starting?
That's so good.
Sucking back on Grandpa's old cough medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly it's just humor about how dumb these guys are.
Yeah, and I would say it is, like, I don't know, it's not a complicated plot, but I wouldn't say it meanders or anything like that.
No, I would say it needs to.
The writing is pretty darn solid. Not even for every scatological bathroom humor joke, but there are so many more just well-written jokes. Or improvised ones, like the big gulp. Improvised, apparently. So many good lines. I don't know. Like, yeah, she wrote me
Our pets' heads are falling off!
She wrote me a John Deere letter. Just, I don't know, man.
You just sit back and enjoy it. You're kind of...
If you're not sitting back and enjoying it, you're doing something wrong.
There's... The pseudo-intellectualism is just sort of over the whole thing. You're too good for a little fart joke. You know, you claim these guys are so talented, but you're above the kind of the humor that they're enjoying here.
Yeah, it's... From top to bottom, there are so many moments to smile at. Wow, what an accent you have! Austria, huh? Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. All the way to Swanson?
Samsonite. I wasn't even close.
It was an S, though. Did you check the luggage, Lloyd?
And just the whole bit where there's like a muscle from like the mob, like this dude who's sent to like kill them, and they just annoy him so much that he can't even kill them.
And then they kill him. Yeah.
Nice.
These guys are sick.
This is what's sick scatological humor.
I want to read this quick review. It's almost beautiful. Maybe I'll also post it because people should see it. But I want to introduce this person to the annals of Review Party history. It's an Amazon review for Amazon Fresh brand sweet onions, 2 pounds. Apparently, they grow these on the Amazon farm.
Sweet onions.
Probably the actual Amazon rainforest. Yeah. Or what's left of it. It's a review of these onions from Tom. Tom writes, "No crying here." And then writes what looks like almost a poem, line by line. Tom writes, "I love onions. Sweat them until soft, then sweat them some more. Make them brown. Make them soft. Spread them on your buns. Drop in your wiener. 5 stars."
What a wonderful ode to onion.
Right? I could do with some soft brown onions with a wiener.
Hey, you get them soft? Oh, nice. You get them fucking turn into goo, brown goo, energy goo. You can eat as much as you want and not get a tummy ache from
That's
those.
what's that. I don't remember the reviewer's name, but he needs some onions in those pockets. Because the more you sweat the onions. It all works out.
No tears either.
No tears here.
When I cry because I'm cutting an onion, it's really because it's so beautiful.
Just so grateful.
I just know it's good stuff's about to happen.
Well, good stuff just happened. It was called the episode.
What?
It was called the episode.
It was called the... Thank you for listening. Thank you, listener. We got new episodes every Tuesday. That's right. # Tuesday Reviews Day. If you'd like to send an absurd review for us to muse over, please email a hyperlink to the review to reviewparty.com at gmail.com, or a picture or a screenshot, whatever you need, and include your name so we can throw you some credit.
Yes. If you want to reach out to us in a different way, at reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok, at reviewpartypod on Twitter /X. You can follow us there, find us there. There's plenty of content and fun to be had. Or just check us out. We're also on YouTube and Letterboxd. Also, we've got a website, reviewparty.com. I'm going to gatekeep what's on there this week. You'll just have to go and figure it out yourself, but most likely Review Party content and excitement.
Partying, fun for the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go check it out. It's blue. We got some friends that let us use their song throughout the episode. Bread for Breakfast is a song. Nosebleeds is the band. You can check out their tunes on Spotify, for example. Nosebleeds, one word. Follow, subscribe, favorite, hit the button wherever you listen. That helps us out a bunch. Yeah. Leave a review, recommend it to a friend. Check out Matt's newsletter also on the website. Yeah, you know what to do. Turn on notifications on Spotify, all that good stuff. I have a review to get us on out of here this week.
Yes.
This is for the Rub Vac 36 punching balloon, heavy-duty party favors for kids, bouncy balls, and rubber band handle birthday party, goodie bags, stocking stuffers for kids. So those balloons with a rubber band on them so you can punch them.
So hard to blow up yourself.
That's true because they're quite elastic.
Yeah.
Robert Griffith titles their review, "Decent for the price." They write, "A bit thin. Regular ass balloon material with an elastic. Not made for punching like the old school versions. If you have alternative plans, they're cool for the price. 4 stars.
Brother, I want to punch though."